I was wondering if I can bring them to EGAD with their cameras and everything and set up somewhere and conduct that.
Okay.
If that would be okay.
I don't see why not, but again, it's his decision. So I'll let him know you're talking about him and what you want to do.
Yeah. Would he be coming back, or is he out for the day?
I don't know if he will be. He probably will. He's in and out all the time. So I'll let him know you were asking for him, right?
Alrighty. Cool beans. Thanks. We're actually... Yeah, because we're thinking about coming by around like 4:30. Because we can set up... Yeah, today.
Okay, I'll give him a call then.
Awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
What is the documentary for again?
For my, I guess, life on becoming a pilot. I decided to become a pilot in 2012 when I saw the F-22 Raptor fly for the first time. It was my first ever fighter jet to see in actual real life. It sounded beautiful, it felt beautiful, and it was just something just told me I want to do that. My name is Richard Sheeler Halassi. I'm 21 years old and I'm a pilot out of Florida Tech Aviation, currently working to get my commercial multi-engine license. I used to swim competitively for about 15, 16 years. When it came to college time in high school, I was looking at schools that had both a swim team and a flight program, and it was very limited. So Henderson State came up, Florida Tech came up, and I applied to all the schools. I got into all of them, but I didn't make the swim team. I wasn't fast enough, but I still got a chance to do what I love, which is flying.
Max gross weight is 2,550 pounds. Our takeoff weight is 2,547.9. All I have to do is just pre-flight, and then that's it.
Sounds good.
Starting out, I will admit I had a huge ego. I thought saying, yeah, I'm a pilot. I'm studying to do this, this, and this. I didn't need to study. So I wasted a lot of money because I didn't study, although I built a lot of hours from that. I could have been where I am now earlier if I had studied. That was the main thing. Finances. I forgot to apply for my FAFSA loan in October of the beginning of my sophomore year. Well, freshman year. And I missed the opportunity to really maximize my loan payout for flight. So when I got to sophomore year, I didn't have as much as I had freshman year. So now I knew, okay, I have to really get my flight done. I need to at least get my private pilot's license now. I can't make any mistakes, I can't repeat any lessons, none of that. But that didn't go according to plan. I have to do the passenger briefing now.
You do, you have real life passengers.
I know! Oh my gosh, this feels weird. So there'll be no food or drinks inside the aircraft unless it's water due to hydration purposes. Behind my co-pilot's seat is a first aid kit in case of an emergency. We have life vests and life rafts in the baggage compartment in case of a water emergency. We already briefed on that. Emergency battery has been armed. Verification of the PFD, everything is on. Battery on, alternator on, fuel pump on, both magnetos are on. Strobes. Left side's clear, center's clear, right side's clear. Feet on the brakes. Prop clear!
Cool. Melbourne clearance, November 647 Fox Tango, would like to pick up IFR to Tampa.
647 Fox Tango, clear to Tampa Airport via radar vectors to Deary, join Tango 343 to Yojiks, direct Lakeland as filed.
Orlando approach 647 Fox Tango, just departed Melbourne at 4500 clean feet, climbing to 2000.
647 Foxtrot Tango, Orlando departure, radar contact, climb maintain 4000.
Climb maintain 4000, 647 Fox Tango.
When I didn't have enough funds, I couldn't really find a place to work to make the money for flight because flight is already expensive and no job's gonna pay me $70,000 a year off the bat as like a middle year college student. At first, I had a goal of just becoming a flight instructor and I wanted to do it as quickly as I could. I thought it was easy, but it wasn't. And then I went through all my training challenges and it changed into then wanting to go into the Air Force, it changed to going into cargo, it changed going into corporate, and then now it's with the airline. So I would say my end goal is just to be able to get paid to do what I love.
647 Fox Tango at 3,300, descending to 3,000.
They go right into McDell's Delta is wild.
Big boy things, bro. Tampa ground, 647 Fox Tango is off of 1 right at Juliet. So we'd like to taxi to South Air.
There's 647 Fox Tango, Tampa ground, turn right there on Delta. Taxi to park via Delta Sierra, cross runway 28.
Battery off and battery off.
Here, release.
Welcome to Tampa.
Thank you.
Was I ever afraid of flying? Yes, I was. I watched a lot of plane crash videos when I was younger. I also had a huge fear of the plane blowing up mid-air during takeoff because of Final Destination. And also thinking that there would be snakes on the plane as well because of snakes on the plane. I was about 7 or 8 years old at the time, so it kind of made sense for me to have that wild imagination. But I sat by this one pilot who I think I flew on his plane, actually. I don't remember. And he was telling me that flying was the safest way to travel. And that was the one thing that reassured me.
So Richard, what are some things you're looking to do differently, if you're doing anything differently?
Just to take my time on the way back. And once I land, take my time, that's pretty much it. Go through the checklist, verify everything. And be sure we really use CRM. That helps out a lot on both parties.
Keith, anything you're looking for in particular?
Just to experience the rush of flying out of a major international airport and the experience of utilizing crew resource management as Richie discussed.
What is my favorite thing about learning and becoming a pilot? Being able to teach others on what I've learned and inspiring other people. My greatest achievement today, there's a lot. For one, having the friends that I have, having my support system, really selecting the people that will support me, being able to stand up for myself. I never stood up for myself when I had my instructor issues back in 2019. I sat there and took it because instructor knew best, when in reality, I need to stand up for myself, regardless of whoever it may be. I'm proud of where I am today, in general, in college, flying, because not a lot of people can say that they've just alone gone to college or had the opportunity to go. So I am very grateful and blessed to have this opportunity. 4, just being alive and being happy as one of my greatest achievements, and learning and growing and continuing to master my own self, bettering myself, as most people will put it. The job's not over. There's a lot more achievements I have left. Getting to the airlines, upgrading to a captain, flying bigger planes, and traveling the world. Those are more achievements that I have that I plan on achieving. I just want to send a message for a lot of people that will eventually view this. It's whatever you do, be sure you have fun with what you're doing. Be sure you know that you're enjoying it, whether if you're getting paid $50,000 a year or $100,000 a year. If you love what you're doing, do it. If you have a goal that you want to achieve and accomplish, go for it. There's a poem by Charles Bukowski called All the Way, and that's one poem that I will stick to for the rest of my life. Because anything that I want and desire, I have to go all the way for it. I have to make the sacrifice. For my flying career, I'm making the sacrifice on my student debt because I want to do this, and this is something that I want to do. This is something I love. I can't see myself doing anything else but fly. Like when I'm up there, it's just so comfortable, it just feels natural. Sometimes I don't even want to land. Sometimes I'm just like, crap, I forgot I have gas. I actually have to land because I gotta refuel before I glide and then run out of gas. It's kind of hard to stay in the sky. But just have fun with whatever you're doing. Because if you're not having fun, if you're not continuously learning what you do, what you are doing, then you need to change it up. You gotta do something else.